Hello viewers, here is an HP Hewlett Packard, or horrible product, laptop. This is a model number HSTNN-I94C, and this is one of 4 machines I have in the shop right now. And the customer said, I found these old computers around my house and I don't know what's on them. Can you take anything off and erase the drives? So that's what we're going to do. I know a lot of people have been asking for, obviously some people have been asking for computer videos. So I thought this would be a fitting thing to record. This has the Windows 7 Home Premium, according to the tag, and this is a Pavilion G6 model. I never really liked these computers. I thought they were pretty cheap and relatively unreliable, and I thought the high gloss finish over everything was kind of tacky and dumb. But I used to work on these all the time. When I first started working in computers, these were pretty common, and it seems like over the last couple of years they've phased out a little bit. I don't see them much anymore. Anyways, let's go ahead and plug this thing up and see if we can get it to work. And the screen, of course, is high gloss like everything else. So we're going to have a glare issue. Okay, maybe this doesn't even work. Does this thing have a drive light? It does, and it's not on. I don't see anything on the screen. Well, the fan comes on, but that's about all it does. Okay, so we're just going to have to take the drive out of that and do it manually. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, here's computer number 2, another horrible product. And this one also has the Windows 7 Home Premium. And this one is a model number HSTNN-E06C. And like the other one, it's got a decent array of useful ports on it. It's got the SD card reader, CD drive, 2 USBs on that side, 2 on this side. It's got a very decent selection. It's got 2 audio outs, which is kind of odd. I don't know if this is even a remotely decent computer or not as far as the specifications go. Alright, what's going on here? Oh, let's just lift it up. Okay, something is really out of control here with this. Okay, whatever. Let's just see if this even works. I don't want to mess with something that doesn't even work. Maybe a waste of time. Okay, this one, let's call this gimmicky stuff on there. And this one appears to be a Pavilion DV6-6100 US Entertainment PC. Wow. Well, it's got a quad-core processor. Maybe it's not that bad. That may be an indication this was purchased at Best Buy, which is another thing I'm not terribly fond of. Well, anyways, let's see if this one works. trackpad illuminated, the screen illuminated, so this one's looking a little more promising. And we have a window error recovery to go normally. And if anybody's really interested, I could see if I can get this other machine to work, but I have no use for it and the customer doesn't want it, so I don't see any reason to spend the time on it. Is the keyboard illuminated? If it's not, that's pretty dumb. Illuminate the trackpad, which you really don't need to see to use, but you're not going to illuminate the keyboard. Okay. Looks like this one has a Webra. It's a high definition Webra. Okay. I hope this doesn't have a password, we're going to have to crack it out. Oh, it's got a password. The password was the hint. Oh no, it wasn't. Okay, I'm going to have to get the another piece of software. I found what I wanted. Now I have to get the CD thing open, because I tried to open it before I turned off the computer and it just wasn't having it, so we're going to open it manually. Okay, that's not a hole. There's the hole. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to put this CD in here and we're going to attempt to boot to this. Trying to open it like that, I'm falling apart here. Okay, here we go. Been out of work for 2 months now. Not even, and I already forgot how to use a CD. And I don't know what the I didn't get it. I don't know what the boot order is here. Escape. Okay, that certainly didn't do what I wanted. And since I don't really care about this installation, I'm not going to let it start up and then turn off safely. That's going to be F12, F10, F2, F1, enter, I don't know. Nope, that's not what I wanted. How did I get into stupid BIOS in this thing? Let's try F2. Nope, not F2. Not F12. There we go. Okay, wow, the date and time is correct. Okay, let's see here. We need to get to boot options. And we want to change the boot order. This is showing up on the screen here. No, it's not. And we're going to change this to how do we move that up? F6. Okay. Escape. Now, yes. Okay, now it should boot to that compact disc. Okay, it looks like it is working. It's been a while since I've used this particular program. I actually don't recall it having a graphic interface like this. I thought it was all command line. And I also don't remember it taking very long. I'm not sure what it's doing right now. This is not at all how I recall this program works. Okay, so it looks like it stopped. I don't know if it did anything or not. I don't think this is working the way that I usually use it. So, let's see here. I'm going to try to log in again and see if it did anything. If not, then I'm going to rerun it again and see if I can... Oh, it's going in. This isn't what I wanted. Oh, so you know what? I think this is what I normally did. I would do this. And then I would go in like this, and maybe this is kind of look more familiar. Not that it really matters. If the other thing did what I think it did, then it shouldn't really matter. It should just work. In theory, the password's supposed to be omitted by this program. Okay. I started choking on some water as I was waiting for the program to run. You know, this still doesn't look like I remember it. It might have been a different program I used to use. I want to go through this all again. There's no reason to. I don't know if I can stop that. I don't want to hard stop it during the middle of this. Okay, I'm just going to let this thing run again and we'll see what happens. Now, if that program did what it's supposed to do, the password should be gone from this account. Now, of course, the program didn't run the way I thought it would, so I have suspicions that it didn't do anything. Oh my goodness. It's exploding outside. Ugh, unblur. It's never gonna work. Okay, let's see what happened. Nope, it didn't work. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back into that program and try it again. I'm gonna try manual mode this time. Okay. I'm not really sure exactly what the keyboard layout is supposed to be. Oh, here we go, US. Okay. Now this seems to be doing something by itself when I don't want it to do that. This trackpad is horrible. I have a USB drive with a password removal program on it. So we're going to put that in, and we're going to have to change the boot order. How do we get into the BIOS here? I think it's F10 perhaps. Okay. Okay. Save. Yes. Now hopefully it will go into that program on there. And it didn't. Okay. Let's try different ports. I know this works because I tried it on the other computer prior to trying it in here. It's not working. Okay, did I do something wrong? Let's try again. Okay, that's at the top as it should be. So why is this being stupid? I have another program I can use if this doesn't want to cooperate, which is on a compact disc. Hopefully it'll boot to a compact disc. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Alright, I'm going to have to learn how to use the other program. I have another one on this CD here, but it's been a very long time since I've used this, and I don't remember how it works. So, I'm going to have to learn how this works, and we're going to have to use that one instead. I thought this was going to be very simple to get this password off of there, but it's not turning out to be so. I've been fighting with this for over a half an hour now, and I think what the problem is going to turn out to be is that this software is too old, as I made this back in the days of Windows XP. So I went around and I made a new disk, same piece of software, newer version, and so we're going to see if this one will work. I had another one that I wanted to use, but that one is even older. And I think that one's on floppy anyway, so that wouldn't help us in this case. So let's try again. Okay, Looks like it's working. We're going to try automatic and see what happens. Now this is having a blurring issue. There's another reason why I don't like these high gloss screens, that they always have a stinking glare. Oh, that's all better. I'll go without the lights for now. On the camera, it doesn't look normal. The screen looks brighter at the bottom. That's not how it is in person. It's fine. Okay, now it's saying not found. Okay. Well, that's not very useful. Okay, so we're gonna have to try something else then. I'm running out of options here. I'm gonna have to get that one that I had on floppy and get that one onto compact disc. F9, what in what world? Okay, so this is now, it's not even recognizing my USB drive, which is what I put the other program on. So, okay, we have to do something else now. I was really hoping that would work. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, we have yet another disk. Hopefully this one's going to work. This program is a little bit older, but I believe it's supposed to have compatibility with the Windows 7. Okay, it sounds like it's trying to read the CD, and here we go. I think this one takes some time to start working. There it goes. Okay, so we want to reset the passwords, which is number 1, and we want to clear the password. Okay, now this is going beyond what I thought it was going to do. Let's see here. Did it remove the password? Seems to be saying that they have a blank password, which is certainly not the case. Alright, well, it's still saying that it's blank, so I think we're going to get out of here and try again. I don't know what it's talking about now. About to write what files? Okay, whatever. Can't open the... No, where is this? Let's get out of here. Okay, we're just going to turn this off. This is not the program that I recall using either. I don't remember what that program was. Unless that's the one that was on floppy that I couldn't get to work on the USB thing. If I recall correctly, that program worked pretty good. Certainly much better than these two programs are working. Well, who knows, maybe this will suddenly start working. Let's see. I don't want to do disk checking right now. Huh. It looks like that one worked. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if this is the one that worked or the one before that worked, but it didn't seem to work, but it really did work. Or this one worked, but it didn't say that it worked, but it seemed like it worked anyways, even though it seemed like it didn't work, so maybe it worked. I don't know. I don't care. It looks like we're getting into the account. And that's really as far as I was concerned. That was ridiculous. Okay. Are we loading up? Is it spoiled? Ah, there's the cursor. Service.exe has stopped working. Okay, that's nice. Gonna go ahead and close that out. I'm sure that's not something that's useful anyways. And it stopped working again. Oh no. One of those host processes stopped working. I don't know if this computer was taken out of service because of all those errors, or if those errors are in fact from what we just did with the passwords. So I think it's still loading. There it goes. And there's going to be some stuff on here which is probably bogus. 24/7 help. Okay. I suspect this computer is probably infiltrated with all sorts of nonsense. So, I'm going to pause the video. Uvu? I don't even know what Uvu is. I'm going to pause the video and see if I can find out if there's any information on here, and then I'm going to take that information off, because as it is I already have to start blurring things out because there's a user profile image on the screen, and I do not want to have to sit here and chop and blur the whole video. Oh no! Emergency computer assistance. My computer security is not complete. He's gone. It's back, and it's gone again. It's coming up in all different areas of the screen. All the personal data has been copied over to the external hard drive. There is some very strange, erratic behavior going on down here. So I'm not sure what that's about. There's a number of pretty flaky programs on here. Let's take a look at them. We have 24/7 help, a Peria 7 toolbar, the Bing bar. Oh, that's probably not malicious. I don't know what that is. Browser safeguard, default tab, Energy Star Digitan logo, fast free converter, File Opener Pro, Google Toolbar for Internet Explorer, iLivid. Magical Desktop. Movies Toolbar by Bandu, whatever that is. Uvu Toolbar powered by X.com. Fix Speed 12024. Performer Registry Shield. PlayReady Runtime X86. Search Protect. Software Version Updater. Updater Service. White Smoke New Toolbar. So there's quite a selection of junk on here. I don't know if any of these have, I suspect these are all scamware programs. I don't think these are even going to open. What a joke. Well, anyways, I think what I'm going to do is, since this does have a recovery partition, I'll probably restore the factory image to it, and we'll see what happens. It doesn't seem like it runs that poorly. It does have a 4-core processor. I think if you were to give it a little more memory, or perhaps one of those solid drives, it may work just fine. Okay. Oh no, 363 errors. Yeah, okay, I don't think so. Oh no, this one only found 206 registry errors and the damage is high. Right, okay. Defragment the registry. Okay. Okay. Oh dear, it's in poor health. Alright, let's see if I can get into the recovery thing. I'm not exactly sure how to do that. We'll try escape. Maybe that'll give us some boot options. F11 system recovery. Looks a little better with the lights off. It's gonna glare pretty much no matter where I put the camera. I think the solid-state drives have come down significantly in price, perhaps even so much so that it may be cheaper to get one of those than it would be to get some more memory. Well, this is certainly not what I was expecting. It looks like it gives us the option to put a couple different images on there. So it looks like we have the factory image, which is probably completely full of junk, and then we have what they're calling minimized image recovery, which hopefully is a blank image of Windows. It's also got this here. I'm not really sure if any of that stuff is really of any value. So what we're going to do is we're going to try selecting the minimized image. Okay, and let's see here, we're going to recover without backing up the files because we already did that manually. And this is saying minimal software, so there probably is going to be some junk in there, but hopefully not as much as what it would have originally come with. Okay, let's see here. Formatted the files required to restore the minimized image will be copied to the hard drive. Okay, with our in the hard drives, that's kind of a weird wording. Installed, and the content is customized for your computer. Okay, next, and that's going to do its thing. I have to do some other videos, so I'm not going to record this installation process. So we'll just pick back up here when this is done. It's finished recovering, and now it's starting up for the first time. And it looks like there's going to be no graphics driver. Either that or the resolution is just not correct. Or it's still being installed. Okay, I guess it's not done yet. Okay, looks like it finished. Go ahead and finish that and restart. Let's see what transpires. Okay, so let's set this up here. And I'm just going to set it up as myself for now. I always put the password as blank just to mess with people. I just sign my life away to the Microsoft. Don't want that nonsense for now. We are negative 5. And the time is actually correct. Don't care about that. That took quite a while. Seems like it's running very slowly, but that does appear to be back to where it was. Let's see what kind of bloatware we have on here. It's not too bad. There's a couple of junks in there, but not nearly as bad as what it would have been if it had come fresh from the store. Okay, well that's that. I don't know if this will ever get used or not again, but it's working now, and all the data has been recovered, so we'll give that back to the customer. I mean, this isn't a terrible machine. I think if you've got a little more memory in there and perhaps one of the solid drives, probably would perform perfectly fine. But I personally wouldn't put any kind of money into a machine like this.